Yo, E-Rhyme Sports in the building. You know what it is. I'm going to break down my top 12 NFL power rankings going to week 13. 6 teams from the AFC, 6 teams from the NFC. Maybe they'll make the playoffs, maybe they won't. But I'll tell you who they are, rank them in order. College basketball, man, ACC, Big Ten Classic, Jimmy V for cancer. Yo, my mother, survivor of breast and brain cancer. Donate, raise that money, all right? Maryland, Virginia tonight. Get ready. What is it? I think a 7:30 tip-off. See who the Tar Heels are playing. Duke got busy. Zion, and RJ Barrett. Righteousness. Duke is too good. And I hate Duke, so it's hard to root for them, and those guys are insane. Man, NFL, I'm telling you, fantasy football playoffs are on the line this week. My 3 money leagues, I'm in 9th place, 5th place, and 2nd place. If I win out, I got a shot to make it in all 3. We'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely indubitably hip-hop in the house. Yes, it be. Giving you sports and rhymes with poetry. Flow, easy, how you go? This is poetry, you know, no. The Lakers need to make a trade. Go get Bradley Beal. Go get a shooter. Okay? Why not? LeBron, he needs shooters. You know what it is. We'll get into the NBA standings. Raptors, man. Warriors, Thursday night. Can't wait. Thursday night football. The Saints. The Cowboys in Dallas. It's going to be closer than you think. All right? I'm telling you now. The Saints will edge the Cowboys 26-23. Crazy game. What's the name? Let's get into the college football playoff talk, the rankings and all that right now. E-Rhyme Sports in the building, yo. The flow. Check the flow. The way to go. The bad bro. College football. So I said we get into it. Bama, Clemson, Notre Dame, they're all locks. It's set. Even if Bama loses to Georgia Saturday in the SEC Championship, what happens? Bama goes down to 4, I believe. Georgia would probably move up to 2. Notre Dame 3. Clemson 1. As it is now, Georgia loses. Oklahoma should get in. Look, Kyler Murray, him, Haskins, Tua, top 3 finalists for the Heisman, easy. Ohio State, their defense, not just the bad loss to Purdue, 25 points or so. It's just giving up so much to Maryland. They could have lost that game. Yes, they beat Michigan. Northwestern in the Big Ten Championship, they lost to Akron. I mean, it's not much, you know. So this is the rankings. UCF should get a shot. LSU drops after that crazy overtime stuff with Texas A&M. And the Pac-12 has no shot. Look at all the SEC teams that are just up here in these rankings, man. I think it's 8 out of the top 25. I mean, it's crazy. So, respect college football, the college football playoff. I think if it went to 6 teams or 8, you could throw UCF in there. And, you know, if you don't bring Ohio State or you don't bring a second SEC team, then you have, 5 teams and UCF. Doesn't all have to be conference winners, but I think a change needs to happen when you live in Manhattan, gun clapping, what's happening. Yeah, Lamar Jackson should still start. But when you talk about the NFL, let's talk about the standings and the rankings, you understand? So, I'm going to tell you like this. My top teams. Number 1 is the Saints. Number 2 is the Rams. Okay? You see it there. I'm going to give you the 12. Number 3, the NFL. AFC style. Yeah. I'm going with the Chiefs. Okay? The Chiefs are going to be 3 to me just because of Mahomes, Hunt. Defense will improve, but overall, they've got that it factor this year. The weapons, Sammy Watkins is your fourth option, you're doing pretty good. If Andy Reid could just run the ball in December and January, Chiefs could go to the Super Bowl. The Patriots are right there. Yeah. Oh, they're right there. So, the Patriots, I'd have to say they're 4. And then I'd have to go with the Steelers. 5. Bears 6. Texans 7. Chargers 8. Okay. And then we'll have to, come back to the AFC. Because the Ravens are 10. Okay. And then so the 2 NFC teams that still need to be added in there. Vikings. 7. Cowboys 8. Right? We have the Ravens at 10. Ravens at 12, sorry. So 8, 9, Cowboys 10, Seahawks 11, and Ravens 12. So I'll tweet it out. That's what it's all about. Check out the Twitter at eRhyme Sports, the Rhyme Spitter. Props to Duke and Zion. But let's talk some hoops. The NBA. The Raptors are legit. You see what they're doing. You see the record, the Bucks, and Philly's getting it together. Jimmy Butler has been huge. He's been clutch. You gotta like the Pacers and the Pistons. The Celtics are gonna, figure it out and do what they need to do. I think you gotta applaud Kemba Walker in Charlotte. Kemba is not getting enough respect in this league. He's a beast. And how about the Magic? Well, look, here come the Wizards. They're waking up. The question is the Heat. So if the Heat don't wind up being one of those top 8, then Orlando or Charlotte has the shot to get in. Because I think everybody else is staying. So it's the battle between really Wizards, Magic, Heat. I guess Charlotte's not a lock, right? But it's early on. We'll see how the season goes. I definitely would like to say this. Trades are going to happen before the deadline because this free agency is going to be wild. You don't know if Warriors keep Clay and Durant. You don't know if Durant goes to the Eastern Conference or goes to the Lakers. So does the West or do the Lakers need to free up some more cap space? Do they need to move Pope and Ingram, before the deadline? Do they get rid of Rondo? We'll see. The Warriors need to wake up, man. But Denver took care of the Lakers. They put a spanking on them. And LeBron needs help, okay? But this is amazing. This is not a misprint. Yes, this is what you see. The Clippers in first place over the Warriors. How about Doc Rivers, Coach of the Year? Give it to him! Give that man his respect. Go ahead, Diggy Doc. Knicks beat Memphis the other night. The Blazers and Grizzlies have dropped down. Remember, they were first and second for a minute? But how about the Kings? Sacramento, what? The West is kind of wild. You got to believe eventually the Spurs, teams like that are going to, the Lakers should get it together. How about the Jazz and Rockets struggling so much? So we'll see how everything winds up ending up. I'm going to give you definitely my cats that I think should be, they did the 25 finalists for Hall of Fame. Nobody's talking about Ty Law, Rondé Barber, Hutchison, Ed Reed and Gonzalez are locks, so it's the other 3, right? So Hutchinson and Lyman should go in. But how about putting Torrey Holton or Isaac Bruce, one of the Ram receivers, right? Gonzalez, if you did Hutchison, Gonzalez, and Reed, right? And then you throw in maybe Jimmy Johnson, Don Coryell, one of the coaches, that could happen. But I do think Ty Law and Willie McGinnis and these guys need to start to get more love, okay? Steve Atwater, certain guys. Edgerrin James, it could be his time, But either way, you know Gonzalez and Enrique are going in, and one of those linemen, Kevin Mawai, Hutchison. I'm out without a doubt. E-Rhyme Sports. All right. Peace. Bars from here to Mars. Yeah, man. Yankees gonna make some more moves, right? Maybe get Harper, trade Stanton. You're not ready. You're not ready.